Hello everyone, welcome. My name is Phoenix and this is the Consumer's Guide to Filmmaking. Caught Stealing, 2025, Darren Aronofsky. In late 90s New York, a former baseball prospect named Hank Thompson works at a small bar. After coming home with his girlfriend, he encounters his friend Russ, who leaves Hank to take care of his cat while he goes out of country to visit his ailing father. However, Russ not only leaves his cat with Hank, but all his problems with New York's criminal underworld as well. Now caught in the crossfire of a violent quest to find millions of dollars, Hank must find a way out of this situation before he becomes collateral damage. Darren Aronofsky's latest film didn't disappoint in my eyes. This was a damn entertaining crime thriller. Darren Aronofsky is kind of going back to basics with this film. He isn't doing anything too fancy or off the wall, but everything he is doing in this film is so damn effective. Aronofsky is creating such an unrelenting energy with this film. Starting with the visual style, the camera work in this film has such an incredible flow to it, with Aronofsky showing a great sense of perspective and focus. The cuts in this film feel so purposeful, and not only did the cuts keep the action in the film smooth and exhilarating, the choice of how much to show and when aided with character arcs. When there were big uses of effects and stunts, it was always seamless and had great impact. Some top-notch stunt driving in this film, and the blood and guts in the film was very effective. One of the big things that aided in building this film's frenetic pace was the score. The score was composed by one Rob Simonson, but was recorded and performed by the band Idles. Idles' brand of noisy hard rock and punk music allowed the action to feel breakneck, the tension constantly ramping up and up. Along with Idles' original songs, the use of licensed music was minimal yet effective. The use of Rock You Like a Hurricane, while off-putting at first, eventually served a purpose, as it was a song playing during Hank's pivotal car crash in his past. The film ends with the magnetic field's luckiest guy on the Lower East Side, and it was a nice, contrasting way to end the film after a relentless barrage of punk and noise from Idles and a fucking insane story. Writing is another reason why the film has such a non-stop feeling to it. At an hour 45-ish, the film wastes 0 minutes. Even Austin Butler and Zoe Kravitz, getting it on, was useful for establishing a relationship. And after that point, it was just non-stop action and had plenty of top-tier swerves. On top of that, one of my favorite things about the writing in this film was this unbelievable sense of stakes. From the minute they killed off Zoe Kravitz, I knew this film was not fucking around. Everyone in this film was liable to catch a bullet, including Austin Butler. In this film, Austin Butler was incredibly charming as the character of Hank Thompson. This character has a simple yet effective arc of a man trying to confront his demons, and Butler portrays that trauma and that pain effectively. Matt Smith plays Russ, the man that incites this entire fucking shit show, and he is a true punk rock geezer in this film. Brought an immaculate level of energy to this role. For what little screen time she got, Zoe Kravitz was kinda charming as Hank's girlfriend Yvonne. She had fun chemistry with Butler, I'd say. Probably the most entertaining antagonists in this film were Liev Schreiber and Vincent D'Onofrio as the Drucker brothers. These lads really got into the Shalom mindset. That's stupid, I'm sorry. But they seem to be having a ball capturing these Hasidic Jews' cavalier attitude towards violence. But not to be forgotten though, Regina King was pretty damn good as Detective Roman. Initially coming off like a tropey cop character, the minute we hit that twist of her being a bad guy, she turns up the badassness and really makes good use of her screen time. Very captivating in this role. While Caught Stealing isn't Aronofsky's most thought-provoking or challenging work, it nonetheless showcases his personality as a director. He brings a solid visual style to this film, and the inspired choice to have Idles help score this film enhances this relentlessly paced script that is brought to life by game performances from this stacked cast. A damn good time at the movies, if I do say so, and I hope Aronofsky uses this as a jumping off point to make something a little more challenging. Recommend it. And I am feeling an 8 out of 10 on this one. It's good stuff. Catch you later, guys.